the audacity you have to be first row when I won my crown, you pretending that you were the lovely husband who's proud of his wife.
Okay, I don't like the tone of your voice and I don't like your attitude.
Recaps and crazy hats, that's what we wanna see. We pray for dumpster fires on a street.
We're back with the second half of our recap for 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, episode 18. We start off with Jasmine and Gino, and they are doing the evening wear look of her beauty pageant, and they are about to crown a winner, which is a bit confusing to me because I thought we were still doing a walkthrough for the final pageant. That's how janky this whole thing is.
Oh, wow. That's... that is not the way I thought this pageant was going to go.
So we are backstage at this Holiday Inn Express with Jasmine video calling, actually not even video calling. She is recording a video of her backstage to send to her children.
I miss you so much, and I wish you could be here with me. And we are gonna be together pretty soon, okay?
So for now, her children get this 30-second video instead of visa paperwork and tickets to come move with their mom to America. But the video is sent and now the children are out of sight, out of mind. So now Jasmine can focus on winning the crown.
I want to hear my name. I want to win.
And she is delulu because she really thinks that she could win this crown. Jasmine does not win the beauty pageant. She wins a subcategory called Ms. Latina.
I am Miss International World Latina.
So I pulled out my little investigator hat and went over to the pageant's website. First off, this website is as janky as the conference room the pageant took place in. It is made in like 2002. But I wanted to see what all the subcategories were for Jasmine's pageant. Curiously, there was no mention of Jasmine on the website in the list of winners, and more curiously, there was no Ms. Latina subcategory. So it looks like some trickery is going on the production end of this. Either way, Gino is so excited. He is like cheering on Jasmine. He's beaming, he's smiling, he jumps out of her chair when she wins. But then Gino gets backstage where Jasmine's taking photos and she gives him the cold shoulder. She is so mean to him.
Oh, take a picture of us.
And earlier in the episode, she was going off about how much this beauty pageant means to her, how much it saved her life, and how grateful she is for it.
I cannot even put into words how much this beauty pageant means to me. It's so inspirational, honestly. I feel very blessed.
And poor Gino gets no credit for paying for it, getting her there, buying her dresses. We find out that she is still pissed about the argument they had last episode in the hotel room about Gino not wanting to do the boom boom with her.
So I'm quite shocked and sad that she's giving me a cold shoulder after the pageant. Oh, wow. That's...
Jasmine is just unhinged and exhausting because the whole fight transitions to did he or did he not file her visa paperwork. Gino's not perfect, he's no prize, but he does seem broken and worn out, and he is starting to fight back with her more aggressively.
I don't like the tone of your voice and I don't like your attitude.
It seems like that she is doing this purposely, that she wants to push Gino to the edge so he snaps on TV and then she can be like, look, this is how Gino always is. Isn't he awful? And then she's just getting nastier and nastier because she is telling Gino now that he's pretending to be a good husband. He's pretending that he's happy she won the pageant.
And then the audacity you have to be first row when I won my crown, you pretending that you were the lovely husband who's proud of his wife.
Unless it's like total editing fraud and Gino's a huge dickhead, it seems like he really enjoyed this pageant more than he expected. That he liked coaching her and he liked supporting her.
I believe the coaching I've given Jasmine throughout this, pageant has helped her, or at least alerted her to maybe look at others, the way they walk and their posture, and see how she can improve herself.
And it seems like Jasmine does not like seeing Gino happy. So she was picking fights, doing whatever she could to break his spirit and bring him back down.
Once again, that I am the problem. The way it seems to me is that you're always trying to put me down because I am never good enough for you. This is the game you're gonna play.
And I hate that this episode makes me feel bad for Gino, and even Rob I feel bad for.
And when are you going to give me any credit for that?
I always do.
Bringing you over to the United States on a K-1 visa and all the work that I put into it. I don't remember once you saying thank you.
So we have Patrick, Thais, John, and Carlos still on their mini vacation within Brazil.
I don't get it. I asked your dad to go fishing and do stuff. Instead, he goes gets a beer with John.
Carlos and John are still grunting beer besties. They just grunt at each other and drink beers, and Patrick is still butthurt over it. And John is a good brother because he takes a break from grunting and chugging beer to take the translator app out on his phone to talk to Carlos about getting the stupid blessing. So they go out later that night and Patrick finally gets the blessing. And then after that, stink-faced Thais sorta attempts to try to say thank you to John.
I'm gonna say this, if Thais is looking for an apology, don't hold your breath, because it's not happening.
And then we have Loren and Alexei, and they were starting to get interesting, and now they're like super boring again because their drama this episode is that a year from now, Loren may consider getting some revisions on her plastic surgery. Alexei and Loren's parents are like, no, you're gonna become a plastic surgery addict. The whole thing is stupid, and I'm sure no one's surprised because with major surgery like that, you are warned beforehand that there may be 1 to 2 revisions.
Your problem is this becomes addicting.
Then we have Rob and Sophie, and Rob has gone to Sophie's house, actually no, Kae's apartment where Sophie is living, with a handwritten breakup letter that he is going to read to Sophie. Sophie comes out of the apartment wearing this ridiculous outfit, and Rob starts to break up with her. She realizes what's happening and she runs back inside and slams the door. Rob, the knob, looks like the sane one in all of this. Because Kae, Sophie's creepy best friend, comes storming out the door. She looks like she was on the set of Jersey Shore.
No, I am shaking because I am sick of you. This
Whatsoever.
is the most beautiful sight I've seen.
Yeah, because it's
Bye.
all me.
She is yelling at Rob, how dare he break up with Sophie.
The nerve. I'm done. He's gonna sit here and break up with her? After all the she's put up with him? Are you kidding me?
For some reason, Rob is remaining a cool, collected knob throughout this. Then Sophie runs out of the apartment to her car to call Rob, and she is crying, begging for him back. Rob, I'm sorry. I'm so... Now let's take a moment to appreciate the real star of this episode, Sophie's yellow makeup. And that's it. We made it through. We got to the end. We have one more episode until the tell-all. Please take a moment to click like and subscribe, and we will see you back next week for a brand new recap.